Hey, we are live! This is another episode, weekend edition of Life's Too Short. John is our chef for today.
I will be.
Yes, we're really excited to share with you John's recipe, not my recipe. Today I'm dressed like this because I'm a host, I'm not a cook. This is a real home cook, okay? Look at the pants, zoom into the pants. These are the pants that John wears all the time but never out, okay?
Exactly.
This top is just to pretend as if he's going to exercise after this.
We will exercise because we're gonna eat, and when you eat, you gotta exercise.
So share with everybody, what are you going to be cooking today?
So during the MCO, I try to do some new dishes because I can cook like maybe 5 things that Jen likes. So I decided I need to make something new, and when I cook, I like to experiment. I like to just take a few ingredients and try and make something. And I made a pasta, which is, it's kind of like, I imagine you have it at a barbecue, okay? It's got like a smoky taste. It's a spicy vegetarian chipotle pasta.
Yep, so that's the dish that we'll be cooking today. As always, we've got 2 holes up there.
Yes.
Yep, please do enjoy our decoration. And also, we got a plant outside there because we always need a plant. Okay, now, without further ado, shall we just walk through what are the ingredients that you need?
Okay.
Here we go. Whoa, I'm such a good host.
Wow.
Okay.
It is quite simple. Okay, you need some capsicums. Alright. 1 big one will be fine. And then we have some cherry tomatoes. Whoops. Okay, we'll wash those before we cut them. Then we've got your essentials, onion and garlic.
Yep.
Okay. Then when we cook, we're gonna need some oil. So I'm gonna mix some olive oil and some salted butter. Okay. And along the way, of course, we need to season everything. Salt, pepper, and then I have a few different things to make it spicy. We've got cayenne pepper.
Yep.
And then I like to add this garlic pepper. Recently bought it. I put it in everything I make because it just gives that extra.
You can
garlic
just add,
taste.
that's just like added flavorings.
Yeah, I mean, I have some oregano leaves.
You forgot one thing. Where's the pasta? Tylo.
Hey, can you go buy for me?
This is a pasta dish, Tylo.
I forgot the pasta. Can you buy for me?
Go get it. You are. What kind of chef is this? Hi, don't prep your dishes. The
The main ingredient, guys, we're making pasta, so we need some pasta.
Yeah.
And I don't like to use spaghetti or like what's the fettuccine or
okay.
I don't know-
Linguine.
I don't know any others.
Minini, nanini, no. Okay.
I tried to use this one and it worked very, very well. It's the spirals.
Yeah.
They're different colors. I think it's just normal pasta, but it's just been dyed different colors.
Yeah,
Looks
you can
good.
get the gluten-free one, but it might not. It might be taste-free also.
We have some brown pasta, but yeah, it tastes like.
It's not great. It's not great, but it's healthier. Okay.
Yes.
So let's start with the prep, shall we?
That's pretty much everything you need. And now, when it comes to cutting, imagine you're making a stir fry. That's how it starts. Okay, you're making a stir fry. So we're just gonna cut everything up, but I like to dice everything. Basically, you want it to be bite size. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is the onion. Okay.
The onion.
I'll try to teach you some of the ways I like to cut things. I wish my knife skills were better. I really do. You see the chefs like, and they're done.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not me.
Okay.
That's not me.
Okay.
So, for the onion, I like to.
Wait, wash hands already or not?
There you go.
Hey, Tylo.
First step first.
Please,
First step
Wait,
first, guys.
danger. What? Okay, I'll flip it here. So I'll be a sous chef, okay? I'm not just going to be bai lang, okay? I'm also going to help out. So I'm going to wash my hands as well.
Yeah, I was just say, have you washed your hands?
Wash now lah! Brother, wow, the music very loud
Oh, you like to turn on music.
I like to feeling, you know me lah.
Okay, guys, hands are washed. Hands are washed. First steps first. Wash your hands. So for the onions, I'm going to show you what's going on while Jen washes her hands. I don't think we can really zoom in, but maybe Jen can.
Yeah, I can help you with that.
So for the onion, I like to cut it with the skin on one end, okay? One end. Then when you have to do that boring task of taking all the skin off, okay? So I just make a little line across it. Make sure we can get that skin off.
Alright, zooming in. Guys, if you're at home, faster, start with the onions, okay? Get ready your onions.
I really wish, can someone teach me how to like de-skin an onion faster than this? But I want to keep the onion whole because that's part of the way of cutting it after this.
Oh.
Wow, this one is We chose a tough one today. Can you get the bin, please?
You want pin? Okay.
I want to throw away
Yes,
the rubbish.
chef. Yes, chef. Yes.
Pasta.
Yes, chef.
Okay, so we got the skin off. Throw that away. Don't want to eat the skin because that's not so nice. Okay, then gotta make sure your workspace is nice and clean. Alright? So from here, I like to cut off the bottom of the onion. Okay?
Okay.
You might be like, why you do that? That's so that I can put it on its side without it rocking from left to right. Keep that bit because you can still use that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut down the onion like this. I'm probably gonna mess this up now that I'm on camera, but
Yeah.
yeah. I'm gonna cut down the onion in equal parts. Oh, this onion is tougher than normal.
Yeah, it's like your
So-
attitude.
We've cut it into 3 chunks. Then I cut it into another 3 chunks like this. Or maybe
So it's like diagonally, horizontally and vertically.
then vertically. And
Got
then,
it.
actually I can do about 4 chunks across this. It's a pretty big onion. Okay, now the process, you want to zoom in on this?
Sure. Let me just zoom in for you guys. Hold on.
Make sure you keep your fingers out of the way, alright? Try not to grab it like that. I like to keep my fingers around it to keep it all together, okay?
Okay.
And then,
Oh.
now, we're just dicing the onion.
Okay.
Then you don't have to cut all the different pieces and then dice one by one. You know what I mean? Feeling good?
Feeling good, like I
Feeling
should.
good, like you should.
Tessie is saying, looks like cut onion 101 so far. Yeah, guys, we're taking you through the whole process. You're cooking together with us.
Oh man.
You know, we're not pre-prepping everything. We want to make sure, you know, you're cooking together with us. It is in real time, guys.
Yeah,
It is
nothing-
real life, real time.
No pre-prep. This is not Jamie Oliver, Gordon Ramsay. This is the real cooking show.
Yeah, clearly he has no sous chef as well. I'm just here,
Yeah, normally-
bailang. My hair, all the baby hair, you see.
Normally Jen will cut the onion for me.
Yeah, normally I will. Wait, someone said something very good. Put wet towel under the chopping board. You see, we are learning every single day, you know.
I like that, and then the chopping board stop moving so much.
Yeah.
But how to stop the onion from moving? Put wet towel under the onion, is it?
Okay, got wet towel, a bit wet already. A bit wet. Okay. Hello. Okay. We're taking hints. We're learning.
Alright, you teach us, we teach you.
Yes. Again, those of you who just joined us, we are making this delicious dish that John makes every single weekend. Actually, every other weekend, and it is the spicy chipotle vegetarian pasta. It's one of my favorite things to eat because you can store it in the fridge, and then the beauty of cold pasta, guys, it is magical. Now, I normally don't like cold pasta, but because of John, I have loved cold pasta. Cold pasta basically is pasta in the fridge, more cold in the refrigerator, that's it, okay? It's very refreshing, and what John is making today is super simple, but you can add on top of it your choice.
Yeah.
So that's the beauty of this dish because it's basically a base for your protein and for your vegetables. So that's something I really love.
So if you're vegetarian, you can have it vegetarian. If you want to put chicken, you can. It goes well with beef.
Yeah.
We're gonna cook up a steak later as well and put
John-
it together.
We have the episode up on my IGTV, how John cooked a good steak. Very simple, very straightforward. So the thing that we're doing today is not gourmet, okay? It's not
simple.
gourmet. Look at John's style so you know it's not gourmet, yeah? It is a dish that you
Gourmet.
can make. It's for real human beings. That we're not, you know, we're not free all the time and we want something that is fast and quick. Someone said shallots will do, I think. Yeah, shallots also can.
Yep. We just want that onion taste.
And Mr. Brian WG says, don't have to focus on speed, slow and steady. I love that. It is slow and steady, okay?
Exactly.
Wins the race. So as you can see, John right now has put the
Excuse me.
onions in a prep bowl already. So right now we are basically going through the prep process with you guys to make this spicy, simple, and yet delicious chipotle pasta.
Starting to cry, guys.
Okay, while you cry, I shall
It's getting
pop
emotional.
some more for you. Can I add char siu to my pasta? Of course, Sally. Sally, cool. That's a cool idea.
Just do
How
it.
John diced onion without tearing?
Oh, it's
Yes,
starting to
no
come.
heart.
It's starting to come. No heart. He doesn't feel pain.
Oh, so sweet. Diana was like saying, John looks awesome as always. Ayyo, so
you, thank you,
sweet. Stay back. That's my man. Back off. Just kidding, just kidding. John, good luck with the plating. No, we're not gonna, like I said, we're not gonna do gourmet style, but you know, since I'm so extra today, dressed up, everything for you guys, maybe.
Also remember that we're cooking quite a lot of pasta. I'm gonna cook the whole bag of pasta, and then like all the vegetables. You get like five to maybe even 6 servings out of this. Okay, so the onion is done. We've diced the onion. Now I'm going to do the. Oh wow.
Do you want me to do the garlic?
So now I'm gonna do the garlic. You wanna do the garlic?
Yeah, I got my style. It's not a great style, but it's a style.
There's a few ways of cutting garlic as well. You can actually follow the same thing as the onion, like cut it horizontally, then vertically, then cut it in small pieces. Or I like just cut a bunch of pieces, then just chop it all up into little pieces.
I'll be a sous chef for a bit. Everyone say Jen just pai lang. I think it's time to show.
Oh, feeling better.
Yeah, feeling better.
Okay, I'll break up the
Wait,
things for you.
how many
I'll break up the
how
things
many onion? Just one big onion.
One big onion.
One big onion and garlic. How many cloves?
We're gonna do around maybe like 5 or 6.
5 cloves?
Yeah.
5 or 6 cloves. So 5 or 6 of these.
How much garlic do you like in your pasta?
I love garlic. Oh my god. Okay, so this is what I do. Y'all tell me I'm correct or not. Okay? So I like to just take the knife and just
You can do a big one.
think about all the stress in the world and I push it down. Oh, yeah.
Wow, you must be very stressed.
And then you hear that wonderful sound. Sound. Whoa! That's the one that you're going for. And because of that, I can just peel the outermost layer. Just like that. Look. It's so fast, my friends.
So fast.
Yeah, so fast, so good, huh? Okay, so I crush all of them first and then we'll start the chopping process. I'm not a chef.
We know, don't worry.
John! Please, you're supposed to support me, you're my boyfriend. Yeah, but I really enjoy prepping meals because I like how things are like so well prepped and stuff. That's something that I really enjoy. So yes, guys, that's what we're doing right now.
I'm just gonna help Jen over here with the garlic.
No, we're doing it in real time.
Oh, okay.
In real time.
Okay, you do it then.
Sometimes mothers, they have to cook by themselves. They
Okay.
don't have boy toy to cook for them.
Okay.
Okay? So we do it in real time. And if it takes long, it takes long. We're just trying to show you that cooking is not easy, but it can be. Okay?
Yes.
So John, how come you came up with this dish? Do you think that it was like, did you read a certain recipe or what?
No, that's the thing. So I don't like to follow recipes because I feel like some recipes they put too many ingredients. Like there's just too much going on. So I like to keep it simple and just work with like those base flavors. So almost every dish I make, I put onion and garlic because
That's the base. That's the
tastes
staple.
good. Onion, garlic, and oil. It's gonna be great. It's gonna taste great. It's a great smell to fill the house with as well. So no, I didn't follow any recipes. It's just like it's just a simple dish that came into my mind. I just tried it out. Actually, when I first tasted it, I said to Jen, I don't think it's very good. It's not very nice. Then we added some of this.
Chipotle. Actually, it's not this one. The other brand is actually very good
there's
as well.
another brand, but it's like a chipotle sauce. It's like a smoked pepper sauce, and it really just brought the whole thing together. And then also at the end, when you're eating it, you can actually put some mayonnaise on top.
Oh, that is when you want to be naughty.
Ow!
John, can you take the other brand out? I want to show everyone the two different flavors and the two different tastes. So right now, I'm just slicing the
Nice and fine, yeah, nice and fine.
garlic. Yeah.
Watch out for your fingers.
Okay, so these are the two. Tell them the two different flavor profiles.
Oh wow, okay, so these are the two different types of chipotle that I can find in the shops. This is the one that we love, and it works on everything. Salad, you have it like a beef salad, it's just so good. This is from Tabasco, obviously. This one is a bit more vinegary, has a sharper taste, but then this one is, how do I explain it? It's more like...
It's not so vinegary.
It's not
spicy.
so vinegary.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this one is a bit spicier and a bit sharper. This one is almost like creamier.
I
mean, you
personally-
can even see from the
Yeah, the
consistency. This one's thick and this one's thin.
I personally really like this one more. I prefer this more than this. But if you are someone who likes something that's more vinegary, this is definitely the way to go. But this one, I like it because it's not that intrusive, that vinegar greeness to it. So,
yes.
Yeah. So right now we have the garlic already sliced really finely. Do you want it diced?
I need it finely diced.
Finely diced.
Yeah.
Say lah, chef.
I say nice and thin, nice and thin.
Thin, not small and diced.
This is why I like to cook on my own. Anyway, continue cutting. Alright, I'll finish it. I'll finish it.
So yes, guys.
You put one of the ends in there.
Can lah, whatever lah. Just eat only lah, too. So Tessie's Chu said, "Don't yell at the master chef. I am the master. He's the chef. So what happens here, guys?" She has a point, John. Mr. Brian WG says, "Yep, I'm always right, huh? I always fancy it."
Mr. Brian WG and me ain't gonna have a good time.
I hope you guys are joining in. If you're not, I'll be saving this live stream so that you can cook along with us. Again, everything is in real time. We did not prep anything apart from putting all the ingredients here, okay? So, yes.
Okay, so now the garlic goes into the same bowl as the onion because we're gonna cook those together at the beginning. Okay. Nice and simple.
Yeah.
Be
What's
careful
next?
when you do this, wiping your finger on the knife. I know it looks scary, but trust me, I'm a professional chef.
House chef.
Professional chef in my own house.
So what else should we prep
And
next?
nowhere else. Okay, so now the next thing is we're gonna do the capsicums and the tomatoes.
Okay.
Very simple.
I want
Tomatoes, wash them, and then you're going to just take each tomato and cut it in half. If you want, you can actually cut them in half again, but I like to have the slightly bigger chunks, and then when you cook it, you cook down the tomato so it becomes soft. And then I have a nice little trick I want to show you with the capsicum.
It's washed already, capsicum.
Yeah. Oh, I washed it already. And I just need to wash my knife because it's got garlic all over it.
In real time, guys. This is in real time. Look at these lights, by the way. We installed it just for you. Alright.
Alright, we're gonna just wipe the knife without cutting my girlfriend. Wait.
Hey.
Okay, I'm gonna show you something very, very cool with the capsicum, okay? How do I do this?
What do you want? I'm gonna forward it for you. Come.
I wanna show them the way to cut the capsicum, okay? A lot of people will cut a capsicum straight down the middle and then all the seeds just pour out and you're like, oh, I've got to clean this all up, and then you start scooping it with a spoon. What you want to do is, you see the shape, you cut around here, okay, down the side, and then you'll see what happens. So we cut down one side. Now we're not touching the seeds, okay? Now I can see the seeds. Now I'm going to cut down here, okay? And then we cut down the other side. So you're literally just cutting off the sides because that middle bit, you don't want to eat that. Okay? All you're wasting is a tiny bit at the bottom, which you can cut off if you want. That little bit, you can cut that off. These little corners, you can also cut those off if you want. Alright? And then,
like that.
throw that whole thing
Into compost!
in the bin. In the
Yes.
compost, in the bin, anywhere you want to go.
Yes.
Now, what we do, we have these sides of the capsicum. Alright, let's clean up this space. I feel like a teppanyaki chef.
Teppanyaki, yeah?
Okay, this bit I usually cut it out as well. I don't like the white part. You can cut it out like this, but you know, it takes some time. Sometimes I just throw that part away. Then we cut this and we cut this. So we
Amarai Shai said that, wow, life hack.
Yes. Now you have all these sticks. I want to cut them into small little dices. Dices. I want to dice it like this, okay?
Yeah.
And for capsicum, you always cut inside the skin, guys. Try not to cut it outside because your knife will slip, okay? If you try to cut it on that shiny side, the knife will slip. So you flip it over, always cut inside. And we just cut sticks, okay? Cut stick, another stick. I usually throw this part away. Then we cut, dice it.
Oh, someone's asking how many cloves of garlic just now. 5, guys. 5 cloves. But you can put more, put less. Honestly, this dish is foolproof. You can put however many, however little you want. It's absolutely up to you.
Yeah.
If you like it more garlicky, letaklah more garlic. Macam tu. Now this dish is also again it's slightly spicy and it's chipotle. If you never tried chipotle before, try it on salads first. I love chipotle so much. Chipotle. I don't know how to pronounce this. I really love it with my salads. I like to put it with a little bit of mayonnaise. Oh my god, it tastes so good. And I like to have it with my Mexican bowls as well. Maybe next week, if you guys are interested, I can share with you my Mexican bowl recipe. Basically, it's just putting things together and cooking a chicken.
It's very similar actually.
It is very similar, yeah. So while John is doing that, do you have any questions, guys? Okay, let's see. We'll have bad breath from onion and garlic. You have bad breath if you don't wash your teeth, okay? Don't brush your teeth. Wash your teeth. Where to get the chipotle sauce? You can get it from... we got it from Jaya Grocer.
Yeah, we got ours from Jaya Grocer, but you can probably find it in most places. Yeah. It's not hard to find. Especially where the Tabasco sauce is, they usually put it together.
So you see this Tabasco? I know you know Tabasco sauce. This one, it says chipotle here. Again, this is more vinegary, and this one is less. I prefer this one. And this is slightly cheaper also, right?
Yeah, but you get less.
That's true. This is La Costina. Right?
Okay, so in case you missed it again, I'm just going to show one more time.
Okay.
Capsicum.
I'm going to flip it around, guys. Okay, so John is going to teach you his hack on how to cut the capsicum. Here we go.
So you don't want to cut the capsicum straight down the middle. I used to do that as well, and then all the seeds go everywhere. We don't want to do that. We want to cut the corners off, okay? So now you can see where the seeds are. You just cut around those seeds, because this is the bit that you actually want to eat. You end up throwing away that core in the middle.
So we're using 2 different capsicums.
Yeah, so you can throw that whole thing away. Now you've got your 4 sides. Then you just cut them into sticks. Alright. Always cutting the capsicum on the inside. Don't cut on the skin side, because it will be slippery and your knife will slip and you might cut yourself, okay?
Yeah, we don't want that.
So then you just cut them into small dices. I keep saying that. Small dices. Play game. Oh, 5!
Oh, a lot of people are asking how much are the sauces. Do you remember, John?
I think it's around 10 ringgit. The
10
small one
ringgit?
is around 10 ringgit. The big Tabasco one maybe around 15, 16.
So yeah, this is more expensive, about 15, 16-ish. This is about 10 ringgit, but this is less.
It will last you quite a long time.
Yeah, again, it goes so well with salad, guys. Honestly, so delicious. Oh, Mitch Hart says that the red capsicum is always sweeter. Oh, that's nice then. So we got the red, we got the green, we can balance it all out.
Isn't it something like the red ones, the green ones are male and the red ones are female? There's I remember reading that before.
Sexist?
Yeah.
Oh, someone's asking why no yellow capsicum. Now, I love my dish to be very colorful, and so John knows that.
The pasta is yellow.
Exactly, the pasta already is tricolored. You can see, already tricolored, and then we got a lot of like the yellowness here already. So we thought maybe we play with colors when it comes to this dish. That's one way to get your appetite tingling. So John is cutting down the capsicum. Now again, those of you just joined us, we have done the garlic as well as onion, 5 cloves of garlic, 1 large white onion, and we're gonna go with 2 capsicums. We have a red one here, and John is prepping the green one right there.
Green one is done, going into the bowl as well. So we're splitting up our bowls. We have onion and garlic in one bowl, then we're putting the capsicum and the tomatoes in the other bowl. That is because when we cook, we're doing the garlic and onion first, letting that cook down, and then we're gonna do the second bowl.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is 2 bowls. Once you prep everything, this is the longest part of the cooking.
Prepping.
Prepping is gonna take longer than it is to actually cook it.
Do you know what? Since we're
Put
here,
tomatoes.
I was thinking, why don't we do a little hack? I want to try a hack.
The plate trick.
Yeah.
I tried this before. Okay, we're gonna try. So what I do is I just cut the tomatoes in half, the cherry tomatoes. You can actually use smaller ones. These are quite big, so if it is too big, you can actually cut those in half again. All right. So you can actually just, if that's too big, you can cut that in half again. Very simple.
And put it in the same bowl as the capsicum.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So we're gonna try a trick where you put 2 plates together, and you put. Oh no, you don't do it like that, do you?
Huh?
You put the plate up and the other plate down.
No, like that. Like it.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I don't know guys, right now is the moment of truth. I've seen this somewhere online.
You try that many, I'll try that many.
Okay, I've never tried it before. Okay,
Try.
basically I've got 2 plates that are the same, and I have put the tomatoes, one on top here, and the other one I'm going to be putting right above all the tomatoes. And I'm gonna take this knife. It's not very sharp, so I'm a bit nervous about it. Is it very sharp?
I sharpened it.
Oh.
It's very sharp.
So we're gonna have a little pressure.
Let's go in there. Let's go in there.
Let's
Here we go.
in there.
How do we flip this thing?
Yeah.
How do you use the Instagram, huh? Okay. So the tomatoes are there. And Jen's cutting all the way through. Push down, push down. There you go.
Guys!
She did it.
Oh my god!
Life hack.
Life hack, guys. 2 life hacks in one live stream. What's up? Life's too short, honey.
Good job.
We gotta do all the life hacks to make things fast. So now come zoom in. Check this out. Look at, they are perfectly halved.
Yeah.
They are perfectly halved, and I think this is the way to go about it. Let's move on. Do you wanna?
Everyone said it's not gonna work. Everyone's like, no, you gotta turn the plate over. Turn the plate over. I will personally do it with the plate the other way around because the tomatoes will lift up enough, and then the knife just slots between.
But who got the onions? Who got the tomatoes halved? I did. What way? My way. Who's the master? I am.
And people say you need to get a longer knife. Well,
Really, man? Never mind lah, this knife also can work lah. It's okay lah.
actually, the knife for what you did was long enough.
Yeah.
The length is perfect, but if you do it the other way, okay. If you do it the other way, yeah, you would definitely need a longer knife.
Do you want to try, John?
I'm gonna try my way.
Okay, so I'm going to half of this first.
Actually,
Half of the halves first.
You want so you want them like that, all right?
Yeah, I like them like slightly more diced.
Okay. So now she's just cutting each of those halves into smaller halves.
Yeah, it's just fast.
And they are going into the bowl with the capsicum and tomatoes.
So for tomatoes, John, we're using the whole bag.
Yeah, we'll just use the whole thing. Actually, I try to not put as much because tomatoes are acidic, so they make it a bit more acidic, which can be. You have to counter that with usually sugar, so I don't like to put too much sugar in it. In this recipe, there is no sugar. You got me thinking now.
Yeah.
I would do it this way around.
Okay, let's try that. Let's try that, okay? Loose, then how? Loose already, you cooked for me the whole week. Oh wait, you already done that, so
I don't think it's gonna work. I don't think it's
Whoa!
gonna work.
Smart guy, yeah?
I
Smart
don't think
guy.
it's gonna work.
So my way works.
Your
So
way.
guys, we know. This is how we're gonna do it now, guys.
Your way is better. Your way is better.
Yeah.
Your way is always better. Always.
Listen
So you
to
do like
your
this, right?
girlfriend. Yeah. So make sure they're spread out. Yeah.
Okay.
And then
Well, now the sous chef teaches the chef.
yeah, and then you have to apply a little pressure to it. Your knife needs to be really sharp.
Yeah. Let the knife do
Do
the
the
work.
work. That's right. Let the knife do the work.
One of the tomatoes is too small.
Yeah. So then put a little more pressure there.
Wait.
I'm zooming in for you. Zooming in for you. Can you see that? Can you see the beauty of this? Can you feel the satisfaction?
Oh, perfect halves.
It's perfect, isn't it? Yes.
My gosh.
Just like that. Guys, just like that. We have learned together that this hack, this online hack works. What have we been doing all this while? Linistisha says that genius. What have we been doing all this while? Same. We've been doing the stupid style of one by one. This is the way that can help us cut all in half. So if you want to make a salad with tomatoes, this is the easiest, fastest ways to cut your tomatoes in half. Your cherry tomatoes specifically in half.
And you definitely need a sharp knife.
Yes.
If you don't have a sharp knife, ask your parents to sharpen
it.
for you. It's a bit scary.
Another day we will share with you how John sharpens his knife. Right now we're just again prepping the capsicum as well as the tomatoes together. John, this recipe, actually you don't have to use that many tomatoes if you're not a big fan of the acidity. So depends on you. Honestly, boleh agak-agak je. This recipe is so simple. It's not supposed to be super flavorful. It's supposed to be a really good base for your proteins if you want to. And if you want something really flavorful, then you can add more spices. Now, while John is doing that, I want to show you some of the spices. They've got some cayenne pepper, We've got oregano leaves. You can use fresh ones if you want to, but honey, we ain't got no time for that. We also got this garlic pepper. John's been experimenting with this. What do you think about the garlic pepper?
It just adds a nice, like, if I use a bit of pepper, then I use this because I like the garlic taste as well. It's like garlic powder and pepper together.
Got it.
It's good.
It's good. Today, in terms of the chipotle sauce, I'm gonna go with this one, John. I'm sorry. I actually really prefer this over the Tabasco one. So this is my favorite. I'm gonna go with this. This one is for future use. So let's just go with this. I'm gonna put this in the fridge. All right. Should I boil water or anything?
Yeah. So now what we're gonna do? We're pretty much ready. So there's 4 things you need to cut, which is the onion, garlic. Then you have the capsicum and the tomatoes. Once you've cut them into basically bite-sized pieces to cook, you're ready to go. Right? That is it.
Yes, chef. Yes.
Yes, chef. So you want to start getting ready the water for your pasta. This spiral pasta, if you guys do have it, it takes 7 minutes to cook, I think. Around 7 to 8 minutes. Oh wait, I'm wrong. 10 to 12 minutes?
Just follow the package.
Wait, where's the thing? 7 minutes. 7 minutes, I was reading the wrong part. 7 minutes. So we're gonna boil the water. For pasta, you need to put salt and olive oil inside the water. Once you pour the pasta in, we move the pasta around just so it doesn't stick together, and then you leave it for 7 minutes.
Okay.
Don't touch.
See, while that happens, we're gonna clean the kitchen. So this is real, guys. This is real life. If you're cooking with your partner, you know, you want to help out, you see something gross, just clean it. You know what I mean? That's one way to make things faster. Right?
I really like this, the wet towel
trick, eh?
trick.
Such a good trick. Thank you, guys. You're helping us.
Thank you. Now you gotta wash that though. More washing. Might as well just clean up the
Yeah.
bits and
Chat,
pieces.
see, any questions? They have any questions? I'll do the cleaning. You answer the questions.
Jen does the cleaning. I'm gonna do questions. A good recipe for buka puasa. Yes, it is. John knows his stuff. I act like I know. No, I like to go in the kitchen and just like I say, like make up recipes like this. When I was younger, I used to make stir fries like using any vegetables. You just cut them into like kind of longer shapes, like carrots, capsicum. You just like, you know, stir fry. Like everything's cut into like a longer shape, like sticks. And then I just used to stir fry it, put chicken, put anything, like just make my own dish. Add oyster sauce, or I used to make like a peanut butter chicken.
Peanut butter chicken?
It was so good.
Are you serious?
I need to try and do that one again.
Dude, that sounds disgusting.
Oh, you have to try it.
Jeez.
You know when you have like satay sauce?
Oh, yes.
It's like that.
Oh, man. That sounds amazing.
That just brought back all the in my mouth. Okay.
Oh, so show them what... I'm basically just heating the water, so I'm just going to leave it heating for first before you put the oil and stuff?
Yeah, you get the water, start to bring up the heat, and then we'll add the salt and oil. Someone asked, is this recipe child friendly? I don't want to recommend what to feed a child because I don't have a child. But
yeah, actually.
I would say, yeah, definitely. I mean, as long as it's not like a baby.
But the spice.
Yeah, we do add some cayenne pepper, so you can just avoid the spice, and then the chipotle. Maybe you just use olive oil and like other ingredients to make it a bit wet, you know, because I'm using like spicy stuff, so children might not want to eat that. But yeah, I don't see why not. I mean, it's very, very basic ingredients. 4 things go into the pan. Pasta cooks, then we add the pasta to the pan. So why not?
Yeah, also I took this out just to show you guys. These are how we pack them as well later. We're going to show you that we're going to put the pasta in here, wait for it to cool down, and then put it in the fridge. And you can just take out, this is one meal already. And you can share between us if we want to, if you don't feel like having that much carbs. So I'm going to bring the camera.
Yeah, I'm gonna... Hey, whoa, she almost lost the chipotle.
I almost lost my favorite chipotle. This is real time, guys. This is real time. Okay, so let me just show you what John is doing right now. Okay, so John is putting some
salt into the water. We're putting quite a bit because we're cooking a whole bag of pasta. We're not like half a bag. I'm doing a whole bag.
Got it.
So some salt and then some trusty, dusty olive oil.
Okay. What's the purpose of this?
So this stops the pasta from like sticking together, and it also just adds a really nice flavor to the pasta. If you cook it just in pure water, it also works, but the pasta might stick together, and then it may not have like that slightly salty taste.
Brian says leftover can be stored in the freezer for up to 3 months.
Yeah, most likely, but defrosting pasta, I never done that before.
I don't really like to freeze up my food, to be real. So whenever we cook, we will finish it in about what? How long?
We finished in like
About
3
a week.
days.
Yeah, less than 5 days for sure. So that is something that we practice together, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so actually, we can do this.
Wait, hold up.
simultaneously.
Brenda Yee says, petition for more Malaysian accent, Ajon. Everybody want you to speak the Malaysian accent. Okay, nobody want to hear you speak proper English. Can you please give us some Malaysian accent?
Okay, now what we do now the pasta cooking so
then?
the water heating.
Then?
So now what I want to do is simultaneously one by one.
What is
together,
simultaneously? What a big English
side
word.
by side.
Side by side.
Side by side.
Okay.
We want to cook the pasta. Now it's heating up just the water.
Then
Then I want to cook the dish. Okay, the dish.
The
I
dish.
put over here. The first thing we want to put is the oil.
What's the oil first?
Sous chef, can you please get my butter?
You want the butter? Okay, let me just go to the fridge. This is the fridge. Very ugly, but never mind. Mana itu butter ni?
Cepatnya.
Yang butter ni boleh ke? Boleh ya? Okay.
Okay, the butter
Alright.
and the olive oil.
Oh, so letak olive oil dulu.
Ada olive oil.
Then butter.
Now I want to put some butter. Okay.
Oi.
So what I do is
Ah.
I use my tool.
Okay, your tool.
I use my tool.
Okay, lepas tu? Buat apa?
Butter. Okay.
Letak butter. Oi, banyaknya butter tu. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of butter, honey.
But this dish is for like 5 or 6 servings. So
That's true.
just remember, we're not going too crazy actually.
Okay.
But yes, definitely this is what gives it that flavor, makes everything stick together.
Yes, and now
So
you can
now-
see this is a big flame.
It's a pretty high heat, not
High
crazy
heat.
high, but it's
Mid to high lah.
mid-high. So yeah, we want to get this oil going.
Mm.
This is something I like to do when I'm cooking. I like to add the salt and pepper to the butter and the oil. Okay. Oh,
Whoa.
sorry, my accent. So this is the salt.
No, everybody cringing ah.
Why?
Lu punya itu Malaysian accent lu tak boleh pakai
Tak boleh pakai.
tak boleh pakai
Tak faham
So what are you doing right now? This is
I'm just adding some salt and pepper to the
Salt and
butter.
pepper.
Because
Whoa.
once that butter melts down. Okay, this is the only oil we're going to be adding, okay?
Okay.
I know it looks like a lot.
Mitch is asking salted or unsalted butter. We used
Salted butter.
Salted
So we're using the butter for the flavor as well as the oil. Not just for the oil.
Okay, then there's another question. Why olive oil need butter? Will it be too oily?
So I just like the saltiness from the butter. And last time I did it with just butter, and then I did it with just olive oil, and I like the mixture of the both. So I just like creating this. Like I say, I'm creating this recipe by myself.
So you can choose not to put the butter if you don't want to,
If
right?
you want the healthier option, I probably would just be using olive oil. But you definitely need some oil because we're gonna cook the onion and
Oh, the
garlic.
sizzle. Still in medium to high heat.
yeah, and cook that.
Woohoo!
And then the butter and the olive oil pretty much get soaked up by
Oh, okay, guys. That's a lot of oil, but again, we're doing 1 full bag of pasta, which means
Yeah.
about 5 to 6 servings. Okay.
Yeah,
So we
you'll
need to
see.
remember that.
that. Later on, this whole thing will be filled with pasta. Okay, our pasta is ready to go in as well. So we just stir this up. See, now the oil is pretty much all absorbed into the onions and the garlic. So I'm gonna look like a man and try to open this bag.
Oh, what a man!
Whoa, that's a man's man right there.
Samantha Sue says, I can smell it. I know, honey. This is the best smell. This is really the best smell.
Okay, ready? Pasta going in.
Yeah.
Already put salt and olive oil in the water. Whole bag.
Whole bag.
Okay. We just want to stir that up slightly.
Okay.
Use the chopstick.
Chopstick. Satu je, bukan chopsticks ya?
I just want the pasta to be equally spread out. I don't want it to have
Alright.
like a big pile in the middle, yeah?
Okay.
Okay, this one into the...
Recycle.
Okay. Now, We are pretty much ready.
Liu TY just said, I just ate breakfast, now I'm hungry again.
Yes. Come and make the pasta.
Again, this pasta, you can cook it and then store it in the fridge. That's the beauty of it. Bulk cooking is the way to go. This is for breakfast or lunch. This is for lunch and dinner, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, the smell, guys. I wish you can smell the beauty of this, guys.
So what we've done so far, we put oil, butter and olive oil, and then we put salt and pepper into the butter and olive oil. Then I poured in the onion and garlic when it was nice and hot. It's sizzling. What we're going to do, get that second bowl, which is tomato and capsicum.
Yep.
We're going to throw that in as well.
When do they throw that in?
Once the onion and garlic
starts to brown?
Yeah, kind of browned off and is nice and cooked. But don't forget, it's going to keep cooking right now. So you don't want it to be completely cooked.
Tessie says, lesson from this, get a man who can cook. I agree. I agree, my friends.
So now you can start to see kind of like how much veggie is going into this. This is not one serving, guys. This is not one serving.
Can use any type of pasta?
Any pasta is going to work, but Jen and I just found that the spiral pasta works really nicely, especially when you have it cold.
Oh my god, it's so good.
Because it's spiral shape, it kind of has like a soft part and a crunchy part. When you al dente cook it. Al dente.
Ooh.
Oosh.
What a lovely. This is a beautiful Sunday brunch cooking together with Jen and John. This is the MCO recipe series. What do you guys think about this dish? Can you see the beautiful color? Are you excited for it? It's really, really simple. Looks healthy AF, Mr. Brian WG says. It is somewhat healthy.
It's a pretty healthy dish. I mean, it's got pasta in it, so you need to make sure you're exercising as well, using those carbs. But yeah, it's pretty clean, pretty healthy, just a few ingredients. Now we're going to season it. So I like
Tamara says vegetarian. Yes, this is a vegetarian meal. Again, it's a base for if you want to add your protein, if you want to. But if you don't want to, this is good as well.
So now I'm putting in some garlic pepper.
Oh, Daily is asking, do you time the pasta?
With my head, yes.
He eyeballs it.
I eyeball it because...
He's so professional already. But you guys, you should time it.
I know
Campin dia masak. Ya, campin bagus. Astaga.
Okay,
so what do you put in?
Putting in the garlic pepper right now.
Okay.
This is really where you season it. So, I just touched the pan. That was freaking hot.
Alright.
Now is the cayenne pepper.
You gotta show. You need to be a chef. You need to show what you're putting in.
They're all getting a bit blocked up. Cayenne pepper.
Okay, some cayenne pepper. Yep.
You better stir this before it burns again.
All right.
That pasta's probably coming up to 5 minutes.
All right.
5 John minutes, not 5 real minutes. Okay, cayenne pepper. This is where the spice comes in, so you guys can skip this if you don't like spice.
Yeah, you can just to taste. Can I add the cayenne pepper after cooking or after taste?
Yeah, you can keep adding it, but it's nicer when you cook those flavorings into everything.
Got it.
Yeah.
Oh, tengok tu my friends. Oh, sedap punya ni.
And you can see that oil is nicely spread out now. We're not filling it with oil.
Punya sedap.
The last part, I prefer if we had some fresh basil or something like that, but I'm putting in some dry oregano, or oregano as they might say.
Oregano.
This bit is really up to you. What flavors do you like in your pasta? Most people like to put basil, dry basil, or fresh basil.
Yeah.
Sadly, I don't have any.
Yeah.
And every time I buy basil, I use 2 pieces and then the rest dies.
Yeah, so this one honestly is a very simple dish. You can alter it, you can make it more fancy if you want to, but we're doing it super basic. Like we said, this is a very real-time, real human beings cooking, okay? And Fong, punya sedap. Yes, sedap. Okay, how is the pasta doing?
So I'm just going to turn down that heat a little bit, let it cook. It's pretty much, everything looks nice and soft.
Oh, it smells so good, man. It smells so good.
Everything's looking good and soft.
Oh, beautiful.
Okay, we just spread that out.
Woohoo!
Now I'm just going to test the pasta.
Okay.
This is the bit where I always burn my mouth.
So one way to check is to actually taste it. You need to be able to taste it. How's it?
Still a little bit crunchy.
Yeah, so it's not quite al dente yet, right? So maybe another minute or two?
Literally about 1 minute, yeah.
About 1 minute. See, that's it. John eyeballs and taste it. So you guys should do that as well when you are seeing if the pasta is to the perfect consistency that you want to. All right, so how are you doing? Are you enjoying this real cooking session with John and I really love this because this is honestly how it's like. I stand here, look pretty, and John cooks, you know? So I thought, why don't we just do this live stream? Maybe we can do this a reoccurring Sunday thing, you know? We cook together and have some fun together, you know? Someone's asking, when's your next Sabahan lesson? I will ask Adam if he's up for another session next week. Samantha's saying, do more lives like this. John, that means you need to up your recipe, yo.
I need to teach more things.
Oh, actually guys, next week gonna be really cool because we're gonna learn to make bread and butter pudding with Cyrus. He's a really dear friend of mine and he said that this one foolproof. Whoa. So I'm like, maybe I might try.
I think Jen also cannot do.
I'm a fool.
Okay.
Later, can I PM you more La Costena stuff? Oh yeah, sure, you can PM me about it, but honestly, you can just search this online and where you can find it. But we found it from Jaya Grocer. Yeah?
Jen, hey. I want to do the pasta. Are we still cooking?
Yeah, we're still cooking. You tell me lah!
Okay,
so
we're gonna drain the pasta. Pasta is
camera
done.
woman and...
Pasta is done.
Oh, that's how we drain it. Yes,
There
honey.
we go. I drain it into the thing like that. Then...
Okay.
Oh, I need some space. Then... If you want to stop it from cooking, put some cold water on it, okay? Because I feel like it's perfectly cooked. We don't want the heat to keep cooking it, okay?
So what John, basically that is cooked already.
Yeah.
We're just using the cold water to stop it from, stop the heat from overcooking the pasta.
If you guys are prepped, you can have like a bowl of ice and dunk it in there, but I'm not prepped, okay? So now, what we do, put that back inside there, bring it back over, and then we're going to add it straight into here. Now's the fun part. Mix it up.
Everleaf Store MY say, can we send you some veggies and do more cooking live like this? Oh my gosh, guys, I'm loving it. Shahida asking, what protein is best with this? Well, you can have chicken.
Yeah.
You can cook up some chicken. We can do a chicken recipe in the future for you. Or if not, beef, the steak. Oh honey, John makes a really mean steak. And you can just slice this up and just put on top of this like a bed. It is really, really cool.
Okay guys, so now we've mixed everything up. All that oil is nicely spread over the pasta, mixing everything together.
Can you see the colors, guys? Can you see why we love this so much? It's so beautiful. The color is gorgeous. Now, we are just learning how to do this. Again, you just join us. This is the spicy chipotle pasta. It's super simple, super straightforward.
And now that key ingredient.
Key ingredient,
What
that
did you
is
say?
the
You said spicy
chipotle.
Chipotle.
Alright, let me
So
just zoom in, show everybody this. This is my favorite, yeah? Whoa, look like the makeup guru, the way you hold it. Wow.
It would sound like this. So, if you try the pasta now, it's gonna probably taste a little bit bland, especially if you haven't put enough like salt and pepper in there. But once you add this, alright, we're just gonna add around this much. Okay, you'll see it coming out. Spread it across the top. Alright, that's probably enough. Alright, you don't want to put too much because it is quite a powerful taste. Okay, but again, guys, we're making more than one serving. You see how much is inside this pan? We're making about 5 to 6 servings.
Someone's asking, is the fire turn on now? Yes, it's
So
very, very low
very
heat.
low. Just keeping it hot, really. Actually, you could probably turn it off already.
Are the veggies still crunchy or soft?
Soft.
It's soft, yeah?
But, you know, like for me, I kind of like the capsicum to not be overcooked. I like it to be crunchy. I like that taste. So if you want, you could actually put the tomato first, then the capsicum. So you could slowly put it in, depending which one you want to be cooked more or less.
Yes. Well, everybody loving us cooking, baby. Someone's saying, please have a baking session with John. I'm scared.
I'm not know how to
Hello,
fix.
police. I'm scared.
We can have someone teach us. We could try.
Yeah. Oh my god, a session of making roti chana and flipping from scratch. Wow.
Wow.
Next level, this
I
one.
think we got frozen one, right?
We got frozen one.
Tastes quite good.
Oh,
Okay.
Mr. Brian says it doesn't look oily. It looks good, guys. Yes.
Okay, so now you want to try some?
You try first, lah. You're the chef. How's the flavor? Hold the camera. I want to test. I want to test.
So good.
Okay. It's not good until the master says it is.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have just the pasta.
Oh, just the pasta.
Pasta has the flavor, which means we've got it infused perfectly. It smells can smell the garlic is coming through. Oh, I can smell that really vinegary tomato. Let's taste. Needs a bit more spice because I like it spicy. Again, if you guys don't like it spicy, that's fine. Oh, but I am loving it. I think we can add a bit more cayenne pepper if we want to.
Oh.
I like it spicy, yo.
I felt it was a bit too spicy, but guys, remember, the first time you make it, it's gonna be spicy. Once you put it in the fridge and then maybe even reheat it or eat it cold, you're gonna lose some of the spice. So you might want to make it a bit spicier when you have it hot. I think you've had enough already, right?
I'm gonna eat cherry tomatoes with it. It's almost refreshing. Oh my gosh.
This is just a taste test, not having lunch now.
I don't really. I eat one more bite.
Or just double check. Triple check.
Triple check if my review is correct.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
it's correct, yeah?
pasta is cooked to perfection.
Thank you.
To perfection.
That's
perfection.
7 John minutes.
7 John minutes, huh?
Yes.
Not real minutes, huh?
Not real minutes.
Okay, so.
There we go.
So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna leave that there. If you want to prepare your protein, you can as well. John today, he is opting for this
juicy steak.
Juicy steak yet again. A lot of people message us, hey, you all seem to always have steak. No, we only film when we are making steak, so that's why.
Because it looks so good.
Yeah.
But we have about 10 minutes left, less than 10 minutes. So do you want to cook the steak on the stream, or are we going to say goodbye?
If you guys want to see, you know, how John cooks the steak, you can check out that video on IGTV. But right now, I just want to show you very quickly how we store it, okay? So we have these Tupperwares. You can use glass ones. Actually, I'm going to get the glass one as well.
Okay.
Right here, we've got the glass one, which is easier to clean, but slightly heavier and, you know, way more heavy duty.
This one's going to be like 2 servings probably in there.
Yeah, so we've got the glass one here, and we got some plastic ones. And what we normally do is just leave it there first, let it just cool down for like maybe another 5 to 10 minutes, and then from there we transport it to one of these. And once this is done, we're gonna make sure it's really, really like room temperature. Then we can cover it and we put it in the fridge. And the beauty of it is when you take it out from the fridge, you can just take this with a fork and you can straight away put some mayonnaise. Oh my god, guys, if you wanna be naughty like me all the time, put in mayonnaise, and if you want a bit more spice like me, add the chipotle honey, and then you just stir it and you can just eat like that. Literally, this is a meal by itself. So simple, so straightforward, and it's much more affordable than to order all the time. So this is an alternative because we do order food delivered to us, but at the same time, we really like this option of, you know, when we're hungry, especially for me, after I work out, I want a meal straight away, just like that. So another thing is, if you've not had cold pasta, it's a very weird feeling. And I know I don't know how real chefs out there will respond to this, but for me, it's like I find cold pasta with this recipe particularly is so refreshing. And somehow when it's cold, it's not as spicy. So I like to add more chipotle. Let me just look for the chipotle right here. I like to add more of this, and I like to add more mayonnaise. Let me show you what kind of mayonnaise we use. We are getting real. We want to share.
We're being real.
We are being real. So we got this.
Japanese mayonnaise or the...
This is Kewpie na, okay? So we got this right here. And I also have this seriously good mayonnaise from Heinz. This one I think is light, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. But I use this. It's normal. It's normal one, yeah. So I use this or I use this. This one has a really nice sweetness to it, right?
Yeah.
This one is, you know, a basic mayonnaise, but it works. So you just kind of give a little
yeah, not too much.
Not
just
too
want
much.
to put a bit on top and then mix it all together.
Creamy and beautiful.
Yeah.
And you know, cold pasta, it goes very well with salad as well. So if you feel like this is not enough vegetables for you, you can add in add in vegetables. That's the beauty about this dish, this simple spicy chipotle pasta, because you can just layer it. You can add your proteins, you can add more chipotle, you can just do so many things with this dish. Again, first you need to know if you like this flavor. That's very important.
Yeah.
For me as a Malaysian, I love this flavor. John loves it, so we kind of feel like this spectrum is quite well versed. Okay, because I like it spicy and John likes it slightly spicy. So this is another thing that you can top up every now and then. So this is a really great recipe that John has created, and
I feel like I got hijacked, but
you're
you're doing a great job.
really?
Yeah, you.
No, that's the thing. I'm good at talking.
Yeah,
I talk all the time because I've just got so much to share.
Someone asked, am I the guest or the host?
Well, I want to also pretend like as if I'm cooking lah. Okay, so right now let's have our guest back on. Okay, let me just flip it. Here we go.
But we're done actually. Now I would plate it up. I mean, you can add some protein. One thing I want to say is if you do want to put chicken with it, what I like to do is get chicken breasts, score them, put salt and pepper and olive oil and stuff like that on top, and then just put them in the oven for like 25 minutes. And then by the time you're done with the whole meal, the chicken is ready to go. And you can just cut that chicken up in pieces, make sure it's cooked, and put it on top. Hot, fresh chicken, hot pasta. Tomorrow, you'll have dishes with cold chicken and cold pasta.
So good.
Perfect.
So good. Honestly, this is so good. Because, you know, we're busy human beings. We're always busy, right, John?
Yes.
Give me a high five. Yes. High five. High five, Atalo. Yes. So we're always busy, and this is one little hack that we like to do: cooking in bulk and making it in such a not too flavorful, so that we can layer it.
Yeah.
Right.
You can always add to it.
Exactly. So right now, why don't we do some plating before we go?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. We haven't cooked our meat though, so we're just
Put the
packing up
pasta
the
first.
pasta.
Yeah.
Cool.
Exactly.
Can. So
It's not used.
what we're gonna do is we try to distribute it into different meals.
Yeah. Let me get us there.
Yeah, I think you come over here.
Yeah. Someone says, so damn good and yummy. Yes.
It is so damn good, guys.
Mr. Brian is so awesome. He said that great session. Looking forward to the next session. You guys are great. John, what does this mean? Is John Adele cooking, not John Adele music anymore?
Hey, should change now.
Yes. Oh my gosh, guys. We might have found something new.
Yeah,
Mr. Brian said potential 1-star Michelin. Oh.
Wait.
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 Wait. Don't play the game,
Can
guys.
you imagine eating this at my 1-star Michelin restaurant?
This is so good.
We're just
Okay.
gonna box these up. It might be a bit premature because it's hot, but it doesn't really matter. Normally let it cool down a bit.
Yeah.
But like Jen said, don't put the lid on, just let it cool down first. So I'm gonna
Yes.
do maybe another small one. That's definitely enough for one meal. Okay?
Yeah, it's just like that.
Perfect, that's one meal done.
Yes.
And my sous chef will put the lid on that.
Later,
Yeah.
leave it first. Yes.
This we're gonna put 2 servings.
Mm-hmm.
So it means that maybe you want to have it with your partner. You just take one whole box and share it. So I'm gonna say this is about 1 serving.
Oh, Denise Lai says, I missed out the front part. How much garlic and onion? 1 large onion and 5 cloves of garlic. And you can add more or add less, up to you, honestly.
Yep.
Alright.
So that's a very generous 2 servings.
Yep, that's 2 servings right there. And we got the final one. And we're ready for this.
If you guys want to have so much pasta, you can probably make this stretch like 7 servings, 8
Yeah.
servings.
A lot of people say save this live. Yes, for sure, we're gonna save this live. We're also going to post with our delicious pasta so we can use it as cover, right, John?
Yep.
Yes. Cooking with John. Hashtag. Someone already gave a hashtag of cooking with John. Oh.
Cooking.
Wait.
Wait.
Wait. Someone
okay.
says, I think this Chipotle is going to be sold out after this live. Well, it is really delicious.
It's not sponsored, yeah?
Yeah, it's not
Guys.
sponsored. Absolutely not sponsored, guys. If it's sponsored, you'll be the first to know. We are very transparent about that. Yes, look at that beauty,
Oh.
guys. Look,
Here we go.
it's
Serving
one.
number 5.
This is serving number 5.
And I did 2
5.
very big ones in there, so
Yeah.
you can
So
get
it's
6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a lot. This is a lot, guys. Mr. Brian said, your neighbors must be thinking, are we getting some bagi lah? Sikit. Actually, we don't know any of our neighbors. Jared Hoare says, John is best chef.
Wow, thank you.
Wow.
Wow.
Everyone is so supportive, John. You should really think about this. You love to cook.
I love to cook and experiment my own dish, but
Yeah, mine might not taste good.
when it comes
You
to
scared?
technical stuff, huh?
Who needs to be technical? We have Gordon Ramsay for that. We don't need to be technical. We need John Liddell. John Liddell's simple, foolproof, straightforward plans.
John Liddell's Simple Foods.
Simple, simple macam itu. Now, just a quick little look before we pick it up and we take a picture together. But look at that beauty, guys.
Look at that.
This is the meal that we've created. Look at, we can see the beautiful colors, the tri-colored spirals. We've got the tomato, we've got the capsicum. You can see bits of the onion. It is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Alright, we're gonna hold on to this dish. If you enjoyed this, you can take a screenshot for us as well, so that, you know, we are more motivated to do this cooking session with you guys.
Yep.
So, John, why don't we hold one each?
Hold the big one. Wait, one.
We can hold the big one.
Hold the big one.
No, we should do like a cooking show. We should. No, satu je.
Oh.
We share holding this.
Oh.
Like this is the prize.
Oh, I see.
Macam ini. Okay. Are we straight? There we go. I love this. You know what? Every time when we do a cooking session, we must end it like that.
Yes.
We must hold on to things. Okay, now John is gonna cook the steak. You guys can check us out on IG stories, or if you want to cook the steak together, it is up on my IGTV. Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody say thank you so much to John.
Thank you guys. I hope if you did try it, it is delicious, and just have fun. If it's not nice, add more stuff. Change the vegetables. Do whatever you want. It's just a vegetarian pasta with a bit of spice.
Okay, until then, we'll see you tomorrow, and it's gonna be fun. I hope you guys are having an awesome time together, okay? Okay, very spicy, John. I love you so much. Goodbye!